The 31 win increase rarely happens since 1961. It's only happened 4 times. How'd you do it? Like, how in the heck did this happen from one year to the next?
Well, we got more talented. We got some younger players in the big leagues that got better, really helped out our club. But the bottom line is, for me, we pitched this year. We were able to keep the ball in the ballpark, and our pitching really improved. Our starting pitching led by a veteran and Jordan Lyles, kind of showing our young guys how to do things and pitching really well for us, making 30-plus starts and eating up innings. And then our younger starters got better as the year went on. Tyler Wells, Kyle Bradish, Dean Kramer, et cetera. These guys did a great job of keeping us in games. And then kind of the MVP of our team was our bullpen. And what our bullpen was able to do was hold leads, keep us in games. And this was a group that we had no idea coming out of spring training what it was going to look like. And the job that they did was unbelievable. And so really happy with our pitching staff.
Rocket, congratulations, man. I am so happy for you and for your family. And being a part of your very first coaching staff with the Greensboro Hoppers in Greensboro, North Carolina. I want you to kind of just share with the audience here just the maturation that you've been through from 2005 in Greensboro to today.
Well, it was a while ago, Bo, and I had a little bit more hair and a little bit less gray, better shape. But yeah, I mean it's 17 years ago, and so you hope to improve. I've been fortunate to do a lot of different roles in the game. I've been fortunate to stay in the game, but I value my minor league managing experience, minor league coordinating experience. Was able to be a farm director 1 year. That was extremely helpful. And how the front office was working, and being able to be on a major league staff for 10, 11 years now. I've been really, really fortunate and really happy I'm with the Orioles and looking forward for the future with Baltimore.
And I asked that question because I think it's all of those roles that have you sitting here today. When you think about managing a rebuild and running a parallel line of understanding how to develop a player at the major league level while at the same time trying to win ball games, just talk about that balancing act and how all of the jobs in which you've had help you accomplish that.
Yeah, I've been really fortunate. I've worked for great people in my career that's given me opportunity, and I've seen a lot of different things. I was fortunate to be on a World Series club with going 4 seasons in a row to the playoffs with Chicago, and being with Joe and the coaching staff there. I've also been on some clubs that didn't do so well. And so kind of being able to see what winning teams do as compared to kind of younger up-and-coming teams do, that's been huge for me. I've been a part of a rebuild in Chicago. Now I was a part of a rebuild here in Baltimore. Having those experiences of being able to go back, understand how hard it is. And you don't know how hard it is until you're in the middle of it. But been fortunate to be a part of different type of organizations and different times, winning and losing times, and seeing what works and what doesn't. And I think this year we made huge strides, and obviously, and that's the key. And we want to continue to get better.
Brandon, one of the things I talked about earlier is we find out a lot more about somebody when they deal with adversity. You guys had 110 days of adversity in 2021, a lot of adversity. This year, you guys started playing great baseball from June 11th on. You guys had the best record in the American League East. But at the trade deadline, the deal was made to trade away your closer, Jorge Lopez, and Trey Mancini, the leader of your team. That had to be really difficult for the players on the roster because it sends a message of maybe the front office doesn't believe in us. How did you manage those emotions in your clubhouse?
Yeah, that was a tough time. And I was interested to see how our team was going to react. I had no idea. We were playing really good baseball at that time. We were in Texas, and we went out and played really well the next 2 days. And for me, the dugout, the energy in the dugout and the energy in the clubhouse pregame was what I was more interested in to see, is how our guys were going to kind of react to losing two friends and 2 guys that were really helping us play well. And we did talk about it as a team. We talked about that. Now it's just about other guys are going to get opportunities. And Lopi did an unbelievable job in big spots in the 8th and the 9th inning for us. He was incredible the first half of the year. But now here comes Felix Bautista, and here comes Cionel Perez and Brian Baker, and these type of guys, Dylan Tate, that might be pitching a little bit later in the game. Going to throw them the ball and give them the opportunity. And we talked about it, and they did an incredible job. Losing Trey was a huge deal, just from, this guy is Baltimore loves Trey, the team loves Trey, and what he's been through has been an amazing story, and we're all really close friends. And but we were happy to see him get an opportunity, but we needed to supplement those at bats. And so we talked about, Rushman's going to, when he doesn't catch, he's going to get DH at bats. It's just going to give opportunity to other guys to get at bats. And we played hard until the very end, and our guys pushed and didn't give up. And we made a postseason push. Just came up a little short, but loved how our guys fought till the end.
All right, so let me get this straight. You move the left field wall back, and you win 31 more games. Does this mean the right field wall is going to move back, and you guys going to win over?
Going to go behind the warehouse. Warehouse is in play.
All right, so seriously, though, position players like their BP. They like to see the results. And you had some frustrated guys. So how did you have to sell them on the idea that this was good for us to move our left field wall that far back?
Triples. Talk a lot about triples. Well, I think that our guys were very, very aware that we had a tough time keeping the ball in the ballpark, and with the middle of the lineups and the teams that we face in our division, we needed to pitch better, and we needed to help out our pitchers in some way. And so, was moving the wall back going to help? It ended up it did. We lost some home runs also. Trey lost home runs. Mountie lost some home runs. Austin Hayes lost some home runs, but we were playing good baseball, and we were playing well, and our pitchers were having success. And this is a little bit of the can't control the things you can't control, and we're going to continue to play hard. I thought our guys had a great attitude about it, honestly. I thought that it could have been frustrating at times, but I thought that they really handled it well and acted like pros.